Everyone in the city knew Richard Hale as the cold, unreachable billionaire. His mansion, a fortress of marble and glass, was as intimidating as the man himself. Inside, the silence was constant. No laughter, no warmth, only the echo of footsteps across polished floors. On this night, Richard sat alone in his grand living room. His suit jacket was unbuttoned, his tie loose. A glass of whiskey rested untouched on the table beside him. His eyes, usually so sharp, were clouded with grief. The anniversary of his wife's death had returned, and with it, the unbearable reminder of all he had lost. He pressed a hand against his eyes, trying to hide the tears even in solitude. No one must see him this way. Not his staff, not the world. In the kitchen, the housekeeper moved quietly, not daring to disturb him. But her daughter Emma had noticed. Only 12 years old, Emma was different. Innocent, unafraid of titles or money. She had seen Mr. Hale's sadness many times before, though he never let anyone close. That night, Emma tiptoed into the living room. Richard didn't notice her at first. She stood for a moment, watching the powerful man, who looked so very small on that enormous sofa. Then, clutching the little handkerchief she always carried, she walked closer. Richard finally looked up, his brows furrowed. "Emma, you shouldn't be here," he said, his voice low, rough. She didn't answer. Instead, she reached up, stood on her toes, and with her tiny hand, wiped away the tear running down his cheek. Richard froze. For a moment, silence filled the room. No one. Not his business partners, not his employees, not even his old friends, had dared to come near when he was like this. But this child, with no fear and no agenda, had touched him where he was weakest. His breath caught, and more tears slipped free. He covered his face with his hands, but Emma stayed, her hand resting gently on his arm. For the first time in years, Richard wept openly. The mansion, once hollow and cold, felt different that night. Not because of wealth or grandeur, but because a little girl's simple kindness had brought life back into it. From that evening on, the staff noticed a change. The feared billionaire began speaking softly, smiling occasionally, even sitting in the kitchen sometimes while Emma did her homework. The world still saw Richard Hale as a powerful CEO, but Emma had seen the truth. He was just a lonely man who needed someone brave enough to wipe away his tears.